everyone, this is BusDownBars. I'm Cheyenne, your host for today, and we are joined with Trapstar Toxic.
TT, the one and only, man. What's going on, you right?
Yeah, I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, I'm energized, I'm ready, man.
Yeah, good.
I'm ready.
Good, let's start. So, you've just come out of, fresh from jail. How does that feel to be home?
Well, I've been on for like a month now, innit? So, at first, as I just got released out the gates, it was a mad feeling. I felt ecstatic. I felt a bit nervous, anxious at first as well, because I know what I've got to do now. Now that I've been given my release date, I'm easy. I want to go and progress and do things. There's so much you want to do. There's so much on your mind you want to crab in at once. But yeah, I was excited. Main thing, innit? You know what I mean? Yeah. See family again, see friends, get straight back into the music. Think that's going to pay, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I was excited for it still.
What was the first thing you actually done when you came out? Can you remember?
The first thing I've done, I think I just went shopping in it, you know. Yeah, like obviously people was around me when I was coming out the gates, so I've had to go probation. Actually, that's first things first you got to do. But for myself, yeah, it was just going shopping, cause due to the time and whatnot. Then obviously see family members. I'm a little man as well, so.
How's it feel to be making music again?
It's a good feeling still, because the music scene's in a different light right now. It's in a big different light. So I've always liked doing music. That's always kind of been therapeutic for me. That's where I get my energy from. If I'm pissed off or something, other people deal with things differently, but me, I like to write a bit more. And yeah, so getting back into music was just banging. I'm just reasoning with a lot of different producers. I've been in a lot of different studios since I come home, just trying to work on different sounds and also keep it back to me. Like with my genre of music, it's real rapping, it's conscious rap. So yeah, it's just that's the genre that we're involved in. So yeah, getting back into it was just good. I've had a lot on my mind, stresses, good times, bad times, obviously from being in a cell. So when I'm in my cell, I've just been writing a lot. So there's all the next situation that's been going on, but yeah, doing music just puts me in a good space, you know what I mean? That's what I want to do, it's where I want to take it, that's what I am doing, so yeah, I'm happy for it, man.
So being inside, it gave you a lot of time to reflect. And has it made you think about how far you want to take this? Where do you want to go with everything?
I'm aiming for the moon, man. Shoot for the moon, aim for the stars, you know what I mean? That's where I'm going with it. Team through there with me, there's obviously people from the past that I know that have been in the music scene and done very well, so it just gives me that feeling of, yeah, I can make it and I will make it, you know what I mean? Yeah. I've got fans and all that are ready, but yeah, just getting back into it, it's going to be that kind of slow pace, but everything's still moving fast. I just want to bring it out and shut it down, because I know that's what I'm going to do with my team anyway, you know what I mean?
Like that. Coming through stronger.
Definitely stronger. Like, I'm not here to be weak-minded. I've never been a weak-minded person anyway. Always strong-minded. I don't want to hear no one tell me I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm going to do it regardless, you know what I mean? So yeah, to make music and know where I can take it is real promising for me.
I like that.
Yeah, mum.
So you were faced with a charge. How did that feel for you? What was going through your mind?
A lot. Obviously, I'm an innocent man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So the fact to be accused of something and then having to go through all the trials and tribulations of it, yeah, it was long still, but we got through there with it in the end. Had my Old Bailey trial, 4-week trial, and came out not guilty. So since then I ended up going back to jail 6 months later, and that was for a drugs charge. But in the whole, from what you asked me, the whole charge, that it was a madness. I wouldn't wish that on no one anyway, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I felt with it.
What made it so mad? What was the actual thought process behind it? As being an innocent man and the accusation, that's, wow. I can't even fathom the full process of that. So what kind of, talk me through your mind?
Shocking, isn't it? So it's because the way they had me at first, they've arrested me. So initially, I got arrested at a video shoot. That was in 2016, I think, April. So I'm there trying to do my graft, innit? I'm at a video shoot. I'm performing amongst my other friends and that. And then I've been arrested for it, but I've been bailed. So I was on bail for a year. So that's where the stress came into it, because it's cool. I don't know how long I'm going to be on bail for. I don't know if they even want to charge me or dismiss the case. But either way, I'm trying to adapt to life and go forward with life whilst having that on my head. So I could have been in a mind frame where I'm just sitting down all day, just stressing, scratching my head. But How can I do that when life still goes around, life still revolves in it? So I just had to get on with life whilst having that over my head. They had me signing on at a stage after a while for like 3 times a week. Took my passport, so I can't leave the country or nothing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just juggling. I'm just juggling. Then like after a year, when I went to sign in, like they got them police doors where they open automatically for you. You speak to the desk staff. So once I've signed in, I'm thinking like, cool, I'm gonna go about my business. The door didn't open again. You know what I mean? So in that time, I'm thinking like, right, what's going on right now? I know it's gonna be something for the worst, then the better anyway. So it turns out that 3 officers have come out and they end up charging me for the case. So that's when I didn't see the roads again until I actually got the not guilty. So I was on remand for like 6 months. Then the last month, take it to 7 months, was for trial. So yeah, it was just long, waking up like 5, 6 in the morning every day. People that's been through it, they can relate, they know what I'm talking about, you feel me? Yeah, just waking up every day. You got people that you're in a holding cell with people that's going through what they're going through, but you all go into the same court, and obviously this court don't do no play crime. It's serious crime only. Yeah, you're just talking to people, you're seeing where people's at with their case, hoping that things go well for them, cause as I said before, it's something I don't wish on no one. So yeah, no, it was mad stressful, man, just going through that. It's all even mad to talk back on it, but I can being strong-minded and whatnot. But yeah, no, it was mad, man. I'm not the only person going through it, you feel me? So I'm not going to give it the full cry down and breakdown. But yeah, no, times were hard, man. But it's how you bounce back. You got to make yourself a stronger person.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You seem so strong and just so resilient, and it's nice that you can just stand here and also share that.
Yeah, I believe I'm a diligent person, like hard working. You know what I mean?
So with so many like police altercations and everything like that, do you think it makes it harder for you to push yourself out there more for success?
Definitely, because obviously there's gonna be them times when the pandemic's over and we're going to do shows. So it could turn out now that the police wants to holler a promoter and tell them, oh, he's got a past life of this and that. So then it's going to make them feel like, ooh, I don't want to get my club shut down for him when I can just hire out someone else or something. So yeah, you got them type of trials and tribulations, like them type of things that's going to kind of F you up. That's if that does happen. God willing, it doesn't, innit? That's only going to be on my back because of previous crime and stuff like that. But I'm just hoping that they see I'm trying to work forward as an artist and build my brand. So when I do get these shows and try to go on tour, I haven't got no hassle.
How does it make you feel about the positive impact and influence for like younger generations that look up to and aspire to your music?
My fans tell me my music changes them, innit? You know what I mean? And it's good to kind of hear that, because at the end of the day, you want to know that you're doing something and that someone else has, I won't say profited from it, but it's made them feel good. So I've had people come up to me and be like, right, that mixtape you dropped, I dropped something called Trapped in the Hustle 015. Obviously my real fans will remember that, and it's on Spotify now as well for you to go listen to. But yeah, they say it got them through times, you know what I mean? Like times when they might have been feeling sad, times when like their money wasn't where it should be. Like I've given them that motivation to grind and let them know, even though you take a loss, it's about how hard you bounce back. You understand? So for me personally, my music, I feel my music's doing good things. I'm not gonna put it in that light of all drill, and I've seen what they've been doing on like the newspaper articles or online, how they wanna label drill music. I can't talk too much on that unless you're asking me what do I think of it. But for me personally, I know what my fans is thinking of my music, and I'm in a good light for it. It don't make me feel negative, it's only positive.
What do you think of drill music?
Drill music, I think it's good, to be honest. Like it's fast paced, it's jumpy, it gives people something to more feel into. Cause you can, I won't say you can just talk about anything on drill music, cause you know the main vibes and subjects you get from drill music and whatnot. So I see where people might think this and that, but end of the day, the biggest spectrum of this thing is a kid is going to do music, and he's blowing up off it. Like he's making money, he's able to provide for his family, he's able to provide for his friends. Like you can't really knock it. You're doing something. You don't want the kids on the streets, so they go to the studio and they make songs. Their songs blow up, they get millions of streams, they're getting money, but you still get hassle from police. You can't win, in it. It's just mad. But me personally, I think drill music's alright. I ain't got an issue with it, you know what I mean? Also as well, me being an artist, I'm not just trying to lock myself into being just a one lane artist, so I want to be versatile with it. So you might hear me in a drill thing soon. Still, you never know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that. It's like the key, like for everything, is like collaboration, and with music, and it's not just about being niche to one thing. Who would you like to collaborate with?
There's a couple new artists I'm hearing that I probably would collab with, but off the top of my head, I don't know if I can name you. Like, you got people that do my genre of music. You got your Pot of Papers, you got your Rimsey and whatnot. There's a couple incarcerated people that would have definitely blown if they wasn't in jail. But I don't know if I can get. I'll have to come back to you on that one there still.
How do you manage to stay so relevant? Like, you know, facing jail and then coming out. Like, how do you stay relevant?
I'm real. that's the main in it. Like, I'm real. I'm not fugazi in it. Like, a lot of people talk it. I'm not gonna say they don't live or whatever. Cause my rap's entertainment. That's first thing first, is entertainment. But like, being relevant is just having good lyrics in it. Like, it's something that people can relate to, whether you're catchy or whether what you say stands out to someone. But yeah, because me, I say I'm more lyricist. I don't need to make my music video look like the maddest thing on earth, because end of the day, you're going to click it and you're going to listen to the person. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I think me staying relevant was just being in the eye, because I don't think I've been the most consistent, to be honest. But it's just having them type of lyrics that people feel in it. Where I've been in life, so basically going to jail for the last 2.5 years, I had a lot of ship outs and whatnot. So I've seen that I have a lot of fans, and people just feel like I'm relevant because of the music I put out. So yeah, my music's obviously doing something good for me to stay relevant. As I said, I've done 2.5 years in jail, and people are still screaming for me like I didn't go to jail. You know what I mean? But I think in a way it makes them want more of me. They want to fiend for the music more. So yeah, I just got to keep pushing. Keep pushing, stay relevant.
So your music style is conscious rap. What inspired you to do this kind of rap? Like, what makes you conscious?
Lifestyle. So basically just growing up, things I've been involved in growing up as a younger. Yeah, it's personal things as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you listen to my music, you might hear a couple personal situations, and that's what basically made me be more like a conscious rapper.
So with that, like in conscious rap and like the genre, let's talk music videos. What would be the setting of a music video for you?
I more like to do my music videos obviously relating to the song. So you're gonna hear lyrics in a song, and then you're gonna have a video that can correspond with it, that can like add up. So for the video, it's just, it don't have to be the maddest lit thing, but we would like it like that, innit? So it's just something that gets me out there. So when you see the video, you know where it's coming from, innit? It's me. People that like know me on a level would see, yeah, cool, I see why he went with that type of scene or something, you know what I mean? So it's basically like being a product of your environment. Most of my music videos started off on a block, you know what I'm trying to say, like where I'm from. So you're seeing me as that person, like that's who I am. Yeah, so that's how my video started anyway.
So when you started rapping, what difficulties did you face?
When I first started rapping?
Yeah.
There wasn't no difficulties. We're like, all we was doing, that's why I'm saying, like, the music scene has evolved a lot. Like, when I first started doing music, all I'm doing is just getting studio time. I heard an instrumental on YouTube, like a United States rapper or something, US rapper. Because more time, when I first started doing music, there wasn't a lot of UK rap. It was more like kind of grime-ish. But yeah, just go studio, get a beat, jump on it. You know, like them times you're not thinking about all these copyrights and blah 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 and rare. This is before an era of even streaming and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be heard, you just gotta put your stuff on YouTube or something, or let it transfer on phones and stuff like that. So yeah, there wasn't no hassle with it.
So would you say it's more difficult now to put music out?
Yeah, definitely, because it's like putting it out, as I said, it's the same format, innit? You go studio and you get instrumentals and whatnot, but it's only harder in a sense where certain instrumentals, if you hear them, you might hear like a lady or male singing on it, so that's like a sample, so you need clearance for these type of things when you're getting into the corporate world of things, because obviously if you're trying to drop a single or album, whatever it's going to be, whatever you're trying to drop, all these things need to be clear so that everyone gets their royalties and all the rest. But that's like what we have to go through now. So as I said, younger, many years ago, none of that is coming up, you know what I mean? So yeah, I wish you could take me back to that younger time there when I'm just pushing it out. I just want to push out content, you know what I mean? But either way, we're gonna push through it and we're gonna make it work regardless. I'm not making nothing hold me down or nothing stop me. But nah, that's not the route that we're going down anyway. I'm blowing up with my team. My team's got my back. We're stronger than ever. And yeah, we're just going for it, man. Yeah, we're going for it. We're going for it. You feel me? That's how we work, man. Even just talking about like my time in jail, like I got 2.5 years. As I started out, I had to do 11 months on remand. So obviously, being on remand, you're waiting. You know what I'm saying? So you're either waiting to go court or you're waiting for your sentence or whatever. Either way, you're waiting. So when I'm 11 months on remand, people's asking me, "Oh, when you coming home? You good in that?" I don't know. How long's a piece of string? Like, I literally didn't know when I was coming home. It's only I've already pleaded guilty, so now I'm getting a third off. But 11 months in, I had Codies that were still awaiting trial and whatnot. So they wanted to wait for that to finish first and then deal with me. So when it ended, they dealt with me. I got 7.5 years. With a third off, I got it down to a 5. So then from I've got that, I've got to do 2.5 years in jail and 2.5 years license on road. So I'm into my first month of my 2.5 years license, innit? But yeah, being in jail, I had like 13 different ship outs. So obviously a ship out is when you're in one jail and then you're shipped out to another. So I had a lot of, like, obviously my case was to do with drugs, but there was money involved and criminal lifestyle basically. So due to that, I'm having to go to Harrow Crown Court to talk about it. So every time I have to go Harrow is for that situation. Then that will put me back in my local prison, which is Wormwood Scrubs. So it's like a lot of the time I'm trying to progress. I'm trying to go forward and work to getting out, and then it will just bring me back to my local, and then I've got to get shipped out to somewhere else. So in total, 13 ship outs. I was in 6 different jails. So I couldn't even really relax. And jail's not really a place where you want to relax anyway. But just getting my head down and trying to sort things out, like I lost a lot on the way. You know what I mean? So yeah, that jail was just long. It's just a long place. It's not a place that I wish on anyone. It's not a place that I'm trying to go back to. Yeah, we just need to just stay focused and stay on the go. Because even right now, there's a pandemic, and the pandemic's been like that for March. When the pandemic first started, I was in like HMP Lewis. So during this pandemic, I'm still moving jails as well, and that's not something that you really should be doing. You know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, as things got worse, they done lockdowns on prisons and you couldn't move after a while. But by that time, and that's actually started happening, I'm almost home, innit? The hard part's been done. The whole graft's been done. But yeah, man, jail's a mad place. You got people that give up. They give up hope. Some people got less years than me and they're giving up hope. You know what I mean? It's all about how strong you are as a person. You got people there that's smoking spice or taking whatever. But yeah, we just differ from them people there anyway. You got your team, you got your section, you know who you F with. It's not a thing where you want to be effing with the whole world. Remember, I'm not going into jail or prison, whatever you want to call it, as a normal human being. As much as I like to see myself as another human being, that we're all equal in this world, you know what I'm saying? Just because I rap don't make me better than the next person, you understand what I'm trying to say to you? So I'm going into prison, but you got bare people around me. It's like, oh, who's that? That's Trapstar Toxic. Oh, what, you good? Yeah, I'm a fan of yours. Like, people coming to my door. It gives me energy, don't get me wrong, but yeah, nah. It gave me energy because I'm in the worst place. I'm in the baddest place, and I'm still able to get that type of energy. So yeah, it was an uplift for me. But at the same time, you've got two sides of that. So you've got people that want to see you do well, and then you've got people in jail that they want to hate on you because of who you are as a person. But as I just said a second ago, I see myself as human like everybody else. So jail will give you the best of both, innit? You're going to get like a good side to it and like a bad side to it. But as long as you stay on point and stay on form, you're all good. It's always going to be like that. But yeah, that was just an insight to my experience in jail. If I was to tell you about all that, we could be here all day with it, you know what I mean? But I'm just on moving forward. I don't like to look back too much. I like to just look forward and set my goals for like 5 years time, 10 years time. Where do I see myself? You know what I mean? That's the type of person I am. So
we're used to seeing you, you know, like with the drip and everything, and now no chains and everything. Why is that?
So basically, that's to do with my sentence. So as I said, I got 2.5 years for drugs. I got 5 years, sorry, for drugs and jewelry and cash and just criminal lifestyle. So with that, I had a Rolex, I had a chain and all the rest, just jewelry in general. You know what I mean? And with my arrest, it was taken from me because they believed it was through criminal gains. So as I was explaining before, a lot of me going back to Harrow Crown Court is to basically battle. I'm battling for my things. So where it was is the police didn't understand that these things ain't mine. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, these things are given to me. So as I'm fighting for it in court, that's all been understood now, and I'm just literally waiting to get my stuff back. But where I'm not liked by the police, they're not in a hurry to do me any favors. You know what I mean? So it's literally being patient. Like, me being an older person now, jewelry and that ain't shit to me. Like, the music scene's rocking with jewelry heavy now because they got their little rap checks or they're grinding or whatever they want to claim in it. Like, we've been doing this from old school. So if you don't see me with jewelry now, that ain't making me less of a person. I'm still me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the jewelry thing's old school, but because it's what we love and what we do, yeah, we stay with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how my team's been rolling. But yeah, that's the touch up on my jewelry subject and whatnot. But yeah, now the streets are gonna see me shining back in a real hot second. Trust me, we're warming up for them.
So it's going to take a while for you to get your jewellery and everything back. Does that now change your perception on what it means to represent and wear drip when you're doing your music?
To be honest with you, so cool. Obviously, the day that I got bagged, back in 2018, yeah, they took my stuff. So from then to like coming to like the end of my sentence and whatnot, yeah, I did feel like, right, can I even come out? Is it gonna feel the same for me to come out and then not see me how I usually am? But yeah, it crossed my mind, and I actually did feel like that. So I was thinking, yeah, cool, I can't really do this. It's like, it depends who you speak to, innit? Like, you're gonna have some people that you speak to and be like, oh, you can't do this until you do that. Then some people be like, no, you can. Like, it's cool, but either way, it's gonna be off my own head and my own thinking, innit? So yeah, I used to think like that, but then as I've come out, I'm just thinking, listen, end of the day, we're here to do music. I'm not here to look the best. I can look the best to you. You don't really know what a person's going through deep down. They can look good, but deep down they're in the worst way. So I just had to wisen up and just grow up and mature up and like, right, end of the day, I've still got to bring out music. What am I gonna do? Wait to get my stuff back from the police authority that don't even like me, that's not trying to do me no favors, to then get back into my music career? Or am I gonna start hustling and jugging from now and getting stuff out, and then before you know it, that stuff will come back or it will bring more? It's not my end goal in life. You know what I'm trying to say? There's way more stuff that you can be doing with this money that you're investing into all these gold and diamonds and whatnot. You don't even know, half of these jewelers could be ripping you off or whatever. You gotta have a good team in it with you. So yeah, like, you gotta rise up for it.
Yeah. Do you think that's part of the problem though? Like, the way drip is so glamorized, and it's like it's the plus accessory to make you look better.
My main talk is the struggle. You know what I'm saying? The grind to elevate and do more. I don't even think me and half of these people are even on the same level anyway. And it's like, you can go to jail and a big drug kingpin has just been busted, heavy kilos of drugs or narcotics, whatever. But as he's just got to the jail, he don't have nothing. So you're gonna see him in prison clothes and prison shoes and all the rest. This guy's a big kingpin or something, but you're looking at him, you're materializing him. You know what I'm trying to say? You're thinking, right, he's got the gel pencils on, he's got the gel trackie on with no pockets. So you're thinking, yeah, this guy's an idiot, he's a waste man. But look what I just told you he was. Or you don't even have to be that. It could be something else. But end of the day, my point is, people are just too watchy and shit.
Being real in this industry, like, I personally think like it's hard. But do you find that you will sometimes compromise your authenticity for the sake of like making something work on a compromise for a collaboration?
Never had to, and I don't intend to. I'm me. You're gonna take me as me. I'm not switching myself up because, for example, a label says, oh, we need to get it like that. Like, nah, my fans listen to me because of how I've been. So if it's not broke, don't fix it type thing. With artists and whatnot, I'm not compromising myself. If you wanted to make a song with me, you're making a song with me because you know you check my catalogue. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm bringing to the table. So yeah, no, I haven't had that issue at all. It's been a smooth sell, and as I've come out of jail as well, I've had people hire me. They want to do music and get back into it. So I know that the music's in a good space right now. I just want to kind of build up for myself and know that wherever I'm about to get to, I've done it off of my back. So no one can't be like, yeah, but you heard him on the track with my man. That's why he's kind of done what he's done and all that. You get these little whispers behind the scene and that. But nah, when I blow up, that's on me.
Yeah.
All me. I've got my Hell in a Cell track dropping. We're going to have that with a video. That's going to be on GRM Daily. Put it up on Spotify. Stream it, Tidal, all of that stuff. Apple Music. And this is just the start. So, as I said, like, cool. I came out in October from a 2.5 year stretch. And within a month, I've already hit them with something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is what I'm trying to show people. This is how I'm working. I don't know what you were doing in the last 2.5 years, but I know what I'm doing. And we're going to work. Yeah, we're patterning.
So it's been BusDownBars with Trapstar Toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Your vibe's been amazing.
Come on, man. Only positive energy, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to breathe through right now. So yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Mm-hmm.